Hello everyone, today we are going to learn boolean search. Suppose we have a position and we call it x. Okay, so how we will make a boolean search of this? We will learn this in an example and we will break down this position in as many as words that we can. And so how you will search it, what Vikas is do, he go on boolean LinkedIn portal and he put x, which is the title of the job, and he starts searching it, which is wrong because a job is equals to something a plus b, like if it is a residential secretary, so A will be residential, B will be secretary. So we can write it like this in boolean in LinkedIn brackets A B. Search this on LinkedIn. But if you have more detail and if you are an expert, always try to break down the things. Suppose A is equals to C plus D, and how we will search it now, we will write on boolean on LinkedIn or any job portal cd b, and suppose B is equal to E. How we will search it now, C D, and we will use it B or E. I hope you understand it, because B is equal to E. So how will search perform now? When you use this boolean search, LinkedIn will find candidates who have C, D, both of this, plus B or E in their profile. Always try to break down the things in as many as ways you can. Suppose if we can write D in any other form, suppose if we can call D equals Y, so how will we do it now? C D or Y, and this, copy paste. Okay, if you can write D in any other words, any more words, try to do it. It will give you more results. But if you write, if you have a position X and it's equal to A and B, and you perform this search A B, you will get less results. So the results will be fine, they are good candidates, but they will be less. If you use this search, they all have the same skills and you will get more results, more possibilities of placement. Now take an example. Suppose we need commercial property secretary. So first, how you will make boolean search? You will write, for example, commercial I mean, you will write same this in LinkedIn. This is okay, but this will give you less results, so don't use this one. And first, see the words, keywords, that is commercial, property, secretary, and how many ways we can write commercial. So a secretary who is working in real estate, he can also go for this job, he will be a good fit. So commercial is equals to real estate. Okay, so how you will use it? Commercial or real estate. When we have two words, we need to use this double quotations mark. Okay, what next we need? We got commercial. Okay, then property and secretary. It should be from property background. And in how many ways you can write property? You can write property or you can write convincing. They have the same meaning. So property or convincing. Okay, so suppose you can take assistant as well. So what you will write now? What's next? We need secretary, and we can also take secretary assistant. So secretary or assistant. Okay, you can write it like this. Here I use double quotation mark. I always use double quotation mark, but that is not necessary, but this is a good practice to use quotation marks. This will always give you this word, whatever is inside it, in your search results. And it is a must. When you have two words, you have to have use quotation marks. Okay, now we need to search this on LinkedIn portal. Here is LinkedIn. Let me show you how you will do it from the beginning. Okay, go on LinkedIn. Here is button, click it. Okay, first we will search this. I'm sorry, this is or. Okay, first we will take the job titles, secretary and assistant, and their current position. Secretary, this is something wrong here, without bracket, come on. What's happening? Okay, and assistant, better to write assistant. Do not select any of this list because it is not relevant. If you do like this, you will get assistant or secretaries, or maybe both together in a search results. We have 16 million results here, and they all are currently working as secretary or assistant. Next, what we need, so here is keywords. We put boolean search here, job title here. If you already put something here, don't repeat it here. Okay, so don't write secretary or assistant again here. It may reduce your results. So this part of string, because we already use this one, now we will use this part here and hit enter. Okay, this much results. For location, use postal code or zip code. It will give you the exact location where is the job situated, and it will give you results, candidates around the job location. So use zip code. You may also write central London, but it will give you so, or London, it will give you so much results like city of London. This is in central London and this is the zip code. But good practice is see the job location postal code and then paste it here and search. Here in search, see their current job title, their companies, and you have one more option here, show all. You can check their companies. And one more important thing to notice here, when we work for accounting firm or a law firm, they need candidates from the same industry, meaning from a law firm or a accounting firm. But the result that we got, this is a mix of it. So we need people from, suppose this is for a law firm, we write law practice here in the industry section plus legal services. For law, we use only these two options. For accounting, we only have this option. Sometimes you can also choose this financial services. Sometimes they are firm, sometimes they are not, but first use this one, and I recommend to use this one, accounting, for accounting jobs. Okay, now we have this much people around the globe for the same position that we need. Okay, you can further go in keywords and edit the boolean search if you want to. If you can write this commercial in more ways, try to write it for more results, because a lot of time the job we have, we got few results. So to increase the results, try one word, write as many words as you can, and in or form. And suppose if you need something else, I mean, he should be commercial property secretary or assistant, plus he also have some other experience. What it should be, he should be from Celix level 3, Celix, whatever it is, you can add it here. If this is one word, just write it like that. If this is two words, use double quotation and hit enter, and it will give you the results. This is it for boolean search. Now let me tell you what Vikas was doing. I mean, not because I don't want to name anyone, but some people, what they do is, like, we need commercial property secretary, and some people write it like this, commercial or property. Okay, so what do you think? Is it a right boolean search? Uh, They all will be secretary or assistant, no doubt. But is it right to commercial or property here? What results we will get? Okay, so they all will be secretary or assistant, but this boolean search will give you results commercial or property. So what combination you will get if you compare it from here, secretary and plus commercial. So commercial secretary, you will get commercial secretary, and commercial is something like commerce business, so it's not same. That's, we don't need them. Or it will give you secretary and property, so property secretary. So property, it's mainly of two type, residential and commercial. If you get property secretary, so he might be working in residential, but we don't need it. So I do not recommend to write this boolean search, because this will give you wrong results. So if you have that position, write commercial or real estate. So when we write this, so all of the results have this commercial or real estate, plus they will be from property or convincing. Okay, so they will from commercial, then they will have property or convincing background. Okay, that's it, because we already write secretary and assistant here. We don't need to repeat it here and search. Commercial means is like in some companies there is commercial work, litigation, commercial paper, tax, that is different. We need commercial property, where commercial property, if you know, where you can do your businesses, and residential property is for where you can go and live there. Okay, so this is it, I guess you understand that.